Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, what's up?
With my boyfriend Kenny. What's up? So today we're gonna tell you guys how we met. The story.
You guys ready?
You ready?
This is a pretty funny story.
Wait, but first we gotta eat. We hungry. So I got some fries. You got some fries too.
Yep. If you guys haven't seen our video of when we finally ate Chick-fil-A
after like 2 months.
After 2 months of being vegetarians, check it out right up here.
Check it out.
It's pretty lit. The reaction is priceless.
Chicken nuggets. Yay!
As usual.
And oh wait. You got a chicken sandwich.
Let me hear your interpretation of it.
Okay.
Because we have different sides of this to the story.
This was 4 years ago. I got this new job. My first like real job. Because I used to work with my dad. So, you know, working with your family, it's not the same, right? Like as getting like your like a job with like, a company, like or people you don't know. But anyways, I got this job at Foot Locker 4 years ago, and it was orientation day. And I'm like walking around the store and I see this guy just like walking around too, because we were just waiting to start.
It was our first day at work.
Orientation, yeah. So I was like, I wonder if he's gonna like start working here too. So I was like, let me go introduce myself to my co-worker. I just walked up to Kenny and I was like, hey, are you gonna start working?
And I was like, yeah,
Courtney.
This is my first day. I'm here for orientation. Is this your first day?
You turned around and you were like a big smile, and I was like, wow, that's hot. That's a nice ass smile. I was like, I got awkward. I was like,
nice time.
I was like, nice to meet you. So anyways, we were like talking and stuff, and then we start orientation. We're like going through everything, right?
Signing paperwork.
Yeah, and then he was like next to me, and then I was like curious. I wanted to know his name. So he wrote it down like in a paper that we had to like write our names and stuff. And then he passed it over to me and I was like, I'm so corny.
Kenny Feliz.
I was like, Kenny Feliz, that's his name. Okay, oh shit. I was like, Kenny Feliz, that's his name. Okay. So I remembered it. And then it's such an easy name to remember.
You think
like
so?
Feliz, happy, like duh, that's so easy.
Word.
So I was like, okay. And then I went home and I was like to my cousin Lucy, I was like, oh my god, Lucy, so I met this guy at work. He's so cute. and then this is so creepy, guys, but I looked him up on Facebook.
It's not.
I looked him up on Facebook.
So comment below
to
if
show
you think
Lucy the picture of him so she could tell me if he's hot or not, right? You know,
comment below if when you see someone you're interested in, if you look them up on Facebook.
And guys, so Lucy goes, oh my god, that's Kenny, I know him. I was like, no way. And she was like, yeah, we went to school together, like freshman year. He dated my friend G. I'm not gonna say her name, but he dated my friend G. Let's just say G, because I don't want to say people's names, you know. And I was like, oh no, really? Because I met her once, like 4 years before that, like long ago. Like once I got the mall. I was like, oh really? I was like, and she was like, yeah. He was like so in love with her. She was like, he was like so in love with her, and they were so cute, blah blah blah. And I was like,
it was a little kid.
And I was like,
a little boy.
I was like,
why would that upset you? Like,
no, I wasn't upset. I wasn't upset though. I was like, oh okay. But I was like, oh well. Sorry. I was like, oh well, whatever. I mean, she's cool and everything, but I wasn't really her friend, so I don't think I like really like broke like girl code or anything, right? So,
is that a thing?
Yeah, they can't date like your friend's ex, like chill.
I
didn't really know her like that. I just saw her once. But anyways, and then we just started like working together and getting to know each other more.
So
and
that's how we met, but
yeah,
the way we started talking was we worked at Foot Locker. We have Valley Mall, and they opened up this new division called House of Hoops. Many of you have heard of that before. When they opened up House of Hoops, our job was pretty busy. We were working 8 to 10 hour days, 5 days a week.
It really felt like I was working at a factory or something.
Right.
We were breaking boxes, like
moving product.
I looked crazy, like oh my god, I look like a mess.
Very fit. And I remember asking like a coworker there, like, "Yo, who's that girl?" Like, you know, I know that's Julissa, but like, do you know anything about her? And he told me like, nah, like I don't know anything about her. So one day we worked a few shifts together. At this point we had worked like 3 shifts, and in between work
because you had to leave. Sorry, interrupt.
I always had to leave after work.
No, because you had to leave to Millersville.
Oh yeah, I went to school.
You only worked there for like three weeks.
Right.
So when he told me that he was gonna go to Millersville, and that's like 2 hours away from me, I was like, in my head I was like, oh, never mind, bye, this is not gonna work. In my head,
cut me off.
I was like, no, but I didn't cut you off though. Like, we were still talking. But in my head,
we were friends for a long time. We were friends for a while.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, this is not gonna work out, but oh well.
Now, so first time we chilled, right? Had no car. I was like mad young. Never had a car. So we're chilling in her car. She's like, what do we want to do? So we go to a park. And we take a walk on the park, right? That's the first time we chilled. It's like during the day, we're off of work. And at this point, I'm just thinking, man, it's about to be lit. You know what I mean? We're about to chill. So we sit down and we're just watching the sunset. And I play some salsa. I love dancing salsa, and she did too.
That was our second date, though.
Oh, you
that was our first kiss.
That was our first kiss, but you consider our first date when we hung out at night?
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, okay.
When we hung out after work one day?
Yeah, kind of. But anyways.
But then, so we were at the park and the sun was setting, and I put in some salsa on my phone. And we just started dancing in front of the park, like in front of everyone, just dancing salsa, mad guala, just dancing salsa, blowing it up.
That was
lit.
Cute.
That was lit. And we were like, wow, we really do dance salsa together. It's lit. So
I was kind of shy though, dancing salsa. I was kind of like just
it was just simple. Basics, it was simple, like, yeah.
You know.
But the fact that we were daring enough to just be at the middle of a park dancing salsa while people are like walking their dog, going for a jog, and we're just here dancing salsa. Que viva mi gente latina y pana, you know?
It was Mark Anthony too.
Mark Anthony.
We love Mark Anthony.
Shout out Mark Anthony, we love you, man. And I went in for the kiss. Right? Can I say that I did that? We finished dancing, we hugged. I was like, oh, that was so nice. And then I looked at her like, you know what time it is. Let me start. So then we kissed. And what's the first thing you tell me?
Oh my god, we shouldn't do this. We're co-workers.
Worried about work. Who cares?
But you were leaving, so I was like, whatever.
I told her like I was quitting the job. That job was to buy my textbooks type of job. I was on that type of college life, you know.
We're doing,
shout out to my people.
Nobody knew at work.
College life.
We did like on the low. Like nobody had an idea. Like only Brian, because he's your best friend.
Shout out Brian.
So yeah, and then he left to school.
See you soon.
He left to school mad far, 2 hours away. But we were still dating and stuff, so yeah.
Through the ups and downs.
Long distance relationship for like 2 years.
Crazy, right? Crazy ride.
We would see each other like maybe every weekend or every other weekend. The worst was a whole month though, like without seeing each other. That was like crazy. But sometimes it would be like twice a month, like 3 times a month. That's not too bad. So yeah.
Well guys, thank you so much for watching the video.
That's how we met.
This is how we met. It's a simple story, quick conversation.
We used to work together.
It's just funny that we used to work together at Foot Locker. 4 years later, we're here. When I met Julissa, I was a secondary ed major. You can put this on the video. I was a secondary ed major, and I didn't know what I wanted to study. And she was like, "Yo, Kenny, you're such a communications major," because she was a communications major. So obviously she was trying to, you know, try to.
No, because he's really good at like speaking and expressing himself and like public speaking,
Well,
just like all that.
To the point where I've graduated with a communications degree, concentration in PR, public relations, a lot of marketing.
Communications couple.
Yeah, it's lit. Now I do business development for a staffing company in Julissa. What do you do?
I model sometimes, here and there.
What else?
And ESL teaching.
Communicating. Guys, like this video if you thought it was a nice story of how we met. Comment below if you guys want to become a part of our team. You know to hit that subscribe button.
Yes, subscribe to this channel, and we're gonna keep uploading videos together and challenges and just fun stuff, right? We gotta keep uploading some fun challenges.
I have an idea in mind.
What?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We have some things to talk about here.
Well, bye guys.
Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. Much love.